You've tried every diet. You've downloaded the fitness apps, you've bought the meal prep containers, but when you look in the mirror, nothing has changed. The frustrating part? You're doing everything the internet tells you to do, but your body's just not responding. By the end of this video, you're going to understand the real reasons your metabolism has stuck in park and the 10 science-backed tricks that will finally kickstart fat burning like it's supposed to work. Hey everybody, welcome to the Healthy Geek channel. Let me be straight with you, the reason you're not burning fat probably has nothing to do with willpower or discipline. It's usually one or more metabolic switches that are in the off position, and once you flip them on, everything becomes easier. So, let's dive into the 10 most common fat-burning blockers and exactly how to fix them. Trick 1. You're skipping meals and slowing your metabolism. A lot of people think that eating less frequently means losing weight faster. But here's what actually happens. When you skip meals regularly, your body interprets it as a famine signal. Your metabolism slows down to conserve energy, and you actually burn fewer calories throughout the day. Research suggests that eating regular balanced meals helps maintain a steady metabolic rate. Your body needs consistent fuel to keep burning efficiently. Instead of skipping breakfast or going 12 hours without eating, try eating 3 balanced meals or 4 smaller ones, spaced evenly throughout the day. When your body trusts that food is coming regularly, it's more willing to release stored fat. Trick 2. You're exercising on empty and burning muscle instead of fat. Here's something most people don't realize. If you work out on a completely empty stomach, especially doing intense cardio, your body might start breaking down muscle tissue for energy instead of tapping into fat stores. And losing muscle is the last thing you want, because muscle is what keeps your metabolism high. Having a small amount of protein or carbs before exercise can help preserve muscle while enhancing fat oxidation. I'm not talking about a huge meal, maybe a banana with some almond butter or a small protein shake 30 to 60 minutes before your workout. This gives your body the fuel to perform while protecting your hard-earned muscle tissue. Trick 3. You're cutting fat too low. I get it, eating fat to lose fat sounds backwards. But dietary fat is essential for hormone production, including hormones like testosterone and growth hormone that are crucial for fat burning. When you go too low fat, your hormonal balance can get thrown off, and your body holds onto fat as a protective mechanism, including healthy fats like those from avocados, nuts, olive oil, and fatty fish, can actually improve fat loss outcomes. Aim for about 20 to 35% of your calories from healthy fats. Your hormones will thank you, and paradoxically, you'll burn more fat when you're eating enough of the right kinds. Trick 4. You're not managing your insulin levels. Here's a game changer most people miss. Insulin is like the traffic cop that decides whether calories get burned for energy or stored as fat. Every time you eat, insulin goes up. But if it's constantly elevated because you're snacking all day or eating high-sugar foods, your body never gets a chance to actually burn stored fat. One option many people find helpful is creating clear eating windows. Maybe you eat your meals within a 10 or 12-hour window and fast the other 12 to 14 hours, most of which is overnight. This gives insulin a break and allows fat-burning hormones like glucagon to do their thing. You don't have to do intermittent fasting, but being mindful of constant snacking can make a huge difference. Trick 5. You're doing the same workout. Your body is incredibly smart. When you do the same exercise routine for weeks or months, it adapts and becomes more efficient, meaning it burns fewer calories doing that same activity. This is called the adaptation principle, and it's why people hit plateaus. The fix? Switch things up every 4 to 6 weeks. If you've been running, try cycling or swimming. If you've been doing high reps with light weights, try lower reps with heavier weights. Add intervals, change the order of exercises, try a completely new class. Studies show that varied training keeps your metabolism guessing and maintains higher calorie burn. Trick 6. You're not getting enough sunlight and vitamin D. This one surprises people, but there's fascinating research linking vitamin D levels to body composition. Low vitamin D is associated with higher body fat percentages, and optimizing vitamin D can support fat loss efforts. Get outside for at least 15 to 30 minutes a day if possible, especially in the morning. Natural sunlight helps regulate your circadian rhythm, which affects hormones that control hunger and metabolism. If you live somewhere with limited sun, consider getting your vitamin D levels checked and talk to your healthcare provider about supplementation. This simple fix can have a bigger impact than you would think. Trick 7. You're overestimating calories burned. Here's a harsh truth. That hour on the elliptical that says you burned 600 calories, you probably burned closer to 300. Fitness machines and even fitness trackers often overestimate calorie burn by 20 to 30% or more. The danger is when you reward yourself with extra food because you worked out. You end up eating back all the calories you burned, plus some. The better approach? Don't factor exercise calories into your eating plan. Exercise for health, strength, and feeling good, not as a license to eat more. When you separate the two, fat loss becomes much more predictable. Trick 8. You're ignoring your NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis. NEAT is all the movement you do outside of formal exercise. Fidgeting, taking the stairs, walking while you talk on the phone, doing household chores. And here's the kicker. NEAT can account for up to 700 calories per day in some people, which is way more than a typical gym session. Studies show that lean individuals tend to have significantly higher NEAT than those struggling with weight. The fix is simple but powerful. Move more throughout your day. Stand while working, take walking breaks every hour, park farther away, pace while on calls, take the stairs. These small movements add up to massive calorie expenditure over time. Trick 9. You're not eating enough fiber. Fiber is like a secret weapon for fat loss that hardly anyone talks about. Soluble fiber specifically slows digestion, keeps you full longer, and actually binds to fat in your digestive system, reducing the amount you absorb. Research shows that people who eat more fiber have lower body weights and less belly fat. Aim for at least 25 to 35 grams of fiber daily. Load up on vegetables, fruits with skin on, beans, lentils, oats, and chia seeds. A simple trick I love is adding a tablespoon of ground flaxseed or chia seeds to smoothies or yogurt. You'll feel fuller, your digestion improves, and your body becomes more efficient at processing nutrients instead of storing them as fat. Trick 10. You're measuring progress only by the scale. The scale is a liar. Well, not exactly, but it doesn't tell you the full story. You could be losing fat and gaining muscle simultaneously, which means the scale barely moves even though your body composition is dramatically improving. This causes so many people to give up right when they're actually making progress. Take measurements: waist, hips, thighs, arms. Take progress photos every 2 weeks in the same lighting and clothing. Notice how your clothes fit, track your energy levels, monitor your strength gains in the gym. Studies show that people who use multiple metrics to track progress are more likely to stick with their plan and succeed long-term. The scale is just one data point among many. Now, to make implementing these tricks even easier, I've been using a metabolic boosting smoothie recipe that's become my secret weapon. It's loaded with fiber, healthy fats, and metabolism supporting ingredients that keep my energy steady all morning. I've got the full recipe linked in the description below. I honestly use it daily and think it could really help you put these tricks into action. Here's what I want you to remember. You're not failing at fat loss. Your body is just waiting for the right signals to start burning fat efficiently. You now have 10 proven tricks that work with your biology, not against it. Which one hit home for you? Are you going to start tracking your NEAT, fix your vitamin D, or stop rewarding workouts with food? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.